So when you talk about this RSD, then how it is related to ADHD? Because ADHD is, they are very self-centric because they can't pay attention and they really want to interrupt a conversation, and it's all about them. So when such thing happens, they cannot see any other explanations also. They will immediately jump into conclusions, and their impulsivity and the distress tolerance is very less. So what happens is immediately they will come to a conclusion, and they are very, very, even despite you're going to tell, no, this may not be the reason, they are not going to be convinced because they are always hypersensitive and vigilant of the environment about rejections. So now you may be wondering like why these people have to go through all this, why it is happening. The causes of RSD, when you look into it, it may be trauma, because childhood trauma, if anybody has undergone child abuse, in such cases also this happens. And also when the parents are fighting and they've been in this environment where too much of conflict is going on, too much of drama is going on, and when the person is neglected, and all these things will lead them to trust issues about, I'm not loved, and I can't trust anyone, I can't get attached securely to anyone. So this will have problems. So how it can affect the love relationships? It's very sad that these people are very clingy. They are very clingy and dependent, and they always want a lot of reassurance and validation about, please take care of me, you have to take care of all my needs, and please don't reject me. So what will happen eventually is they think that they are so much in love with that boyfriend or girlfriend. But what is the kind of information it gives to this boyfriend or girlfriend is, they'll come to know these people are never going to be happy with whatever I give, and they have to be extremely faithful, extremely committed to even, keep them in very little amount of peace, I should say. So eventually, without their knowledge, people with RSD cannot have a good, deep, secure relationship. They will push their partners away without their knowledge. After they go away, then they say that, oh my God, everybody abandoned me. So whatever they want to happen, they are making it happening, but just without their consciousness. This is very sad. So I really want to raise the awareness about this symptom, which is a symptom and also a trait we could say is a part of various other mental health problems. So if anybody may be experiencing this kind of symptomatology, maybe you're having some other underlying issues like depression, anxiety, or personality disorder, or PTSD, any of it can experience this. And mostly the researchers have found out RSD is related to ADHD and even autism, that is oversensitivity to the sensory stuff. So when anybody can read the signals and added on with this childhood experiences, even when there is no childhood trauma, people with ADHD are more prone to RSD. And also this is seen in vulnerable or covert narcissism also. So this revelation or understanding that RSD is actually a problem, which is a symptom, and it has to be treated, because the person who is experiencing is definitely not going to be at peace with themselves. They're going to feel extremely ashamed. They are going to feel a lot of trust issues and rage and aggression and despair and low, and really they can't be functional. So how can they deal with it? With this knowledge, we should know that this is not actually rejection, but then it is just your sensitivity to that rejection which matters. Even knowing that, what are you going to do with these emotions? You just have to be mindful, acknowledge and let go of these emotions, and as much as possible you have to distract yourself from this kind of emotions. And especially when these people are going through breakups, it's extremely painful for them. That's why there are some people who can come out of their breakups and move on, but people with RSD, for them it's very difficult. Even if they get a call from the boss, then they feel like, oh, I'm fired. So this is a kind of extreme reaction. It's not that they are faking it or over imagining it, as we may say, no, but this is what really comes to their head immediately. But I'm not like trying to defend their state of mind, saying that, just to make others understand and acknowledge their pain. but doesn't mean that people who are suffering from it, now they got an explanation, oh, I have an RSG, so I'm like this, and not be comfortable with that. Now that you know this is a problem, you need to come out of it and use all your, take all the support system, take counseling or therapy, or you just use whatever coping mechanisms you can to come out of it, and not just be in that mode and blaming yourself and blaming others for the relationship pitfalls. So I hope that I've raised this awareness about this particular symptom, or I could call it a trait about rejection sensitive dysphoria. So this is very important, then you will be more able to understand yourself and also try to come out of it with the coping techniques I've discussed here. And for more help, you can also look into various others clinically important sites, because nowadays lot of information in Instagram and all that is coming up, which gives lot of popular bites about all these things. Please don't believe them. Only if it is an evidence-based and clinically proven thing, we need to believe that, because most of the people, I want to again caution that look into all this thing and very comfortable that now you know why I'm feeling that way, and they just don't want to change. Because it's very difficult to change and go, and also tell them others, now you understand now why I'm having physical pain. Okay, fine, you can gain others' understanding, but what next? We have to come out of this condition, and since it's mostly related to personality disorder, it's quite a challenge. But with long-term therapy, I'm sure there is a prognosis which is good also, and with all your awareness and cooperation. So I hope this has created an awareness, and you can just share this video to whomever you feel like they have this particular symptom. And all the very best. I'll again meet you with another useful and interesting video. Take care. Bye.